Let's we open our lecture by reciting Al-Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we continue about how the trade among the country. In here, other thing besides size matter for trade. So when US, we have theory before about gravity model. Is it right? Gravity model about how the country, when developed country want to get the trade or do the trade with the developed country also. And then other things besides size matter for trade. So this one is distance between between markets influences transportation costs. Because of distance, so will influence transportation costs. Understand transportation costs? Distances, what meaning? Yes, good. When far the distance, so the cost of course will be high or expensive, so that and therefore the cost of import and export, so because of transportation costs will be high, so the cost of export and import will be high also. About cultural infinity, close cultural ties, close culture when they have same culture, ties, Indonesia with Malaysia, we are Malayu, is that right? So the ties is the same culture, such as common language. So when the country have the same language, because we have same language, so we have different language with America, is it right? We use Indonesia, they use maybe with Malaysia, they use they know about Malayu language. Usually lead to strong economic ties. Because of the culture, they have ties of that culture or the same culture, so this is also will ties the economic among them. So except that is geography. Geography is ocean harbors and lack of mountains barriers make transportation and trade easier. So when if geography now, ocean harbors. How about the harbors? Harbors, when the country they have no harbors, how they want to export their goods? Understand here? Imagine if the weight goods, so they will pick these weight goods with the plane? No, they will transport by the ship. Is it right? Yeah, container. Yeah, many big container, giant container ships will pick the many of the container. Yeah, they use ships. So when they use ship to pick one goods to another place, so they need the harbor, right? Yeah. So the harbor in Indonesia, there is Tanjung Priok maybe in Batam. Yeah, this is the harbor when the import goods come. Yeah. So ocean harbors and then lack of mountains barriers, because if the country have many mountains, so difficult, right, to transport or to move the goods from one place to other place. This will influence how the trade about among the country. Yeah, you don't imagine if we have weight goods, so we can pick up by the plane. It's so expensive the cost if by plane, and then plane cannot transport the big goods like the ship. If ship, they can put a container in the ship, the giant ship, around 100 containers in one ship. So multinational corporations spread across different nations, import and export many goods between their division. So you know multinational corporation, when corporate have branches in many countries. Yeah. So this is easy for that corporate to export their goods. Yeah. Maybe Apple, they put the no, yeah, maybe in China or in Thailand. You know when you open the mobile phone, so you take the battery inside the mobile phone, so you find that made in Thailand, sometime like that. So this battery made in Thailand, even though the mobile phone is from Korea or from other country, but battery they pick from Thailand. So this is they have a multinational corporate. So these brands have built the corporate in Thailand. So maybe China, many of goods that from China, I don't know. Is there Apple made up in China? Maybe made in China. They have brands from America, right? But Apple maybe built like Toyota. You know Toyota also have built the fabric in Indonesia, in Tangerang. So they not export the goods or the car from the Japan, but they just export immediately from Indonesia, because they have multinational corporate. This one, yeah. So borders is one of the factor that can influence the trade. Crossing borders involves formalities that take time. Often different currencies need to be exchanged. So because border, I mean every country have borders, you're right. So every country have own currencies. When they want to trade, they need to exchange the currencies. This also will influence the export and import. Crossing borders, maybe if by land, yeah, crossing border need to this one formalities. They have law how to cross the border, yeah. They need the agreement among them or between two countries. Often different currencies need to be exchanged, and perhaps monetary costs like tariff reduce trade. So because of the import or export to other country, so the other country will take the tariff or the tax of export or the tax of import. So this is also will reduce the trade, because when the tax of import is so high, so other country don't want to export their goods to this country. Understand here? Okay. As what we explained last week, and then what the use of the tax import, especially for when we have more tax of import, when we take the tax import tax, so what we get from that, the income from their country. So also when we take more income, we think about how many goods we'll import to our country, because we still need the import goods. Because why? Because when I have chat with many of seminar about importer, importer in website, many that one. We can import many goods from China. Okay, what different Alibaba and Shopee? What is different? What's different? If Alibaba is business to business, B2B. I mean, you can like you will you will buy grocery, not just one, but minimum. Yeah. If I open here the website Alibaba, there is under of that goods, yeah. So maybe how many of the, and then how many minimum we can buy, and the price is so cheap, really, all good you can buy that one. What you can tell me, like shoes, maybe just 15,000, 15, 15. So because importer, many goods come from China, so when we sell here, so high. When you buy casing, maybe casing mobile phone, right? One around how much? Maybe 100, right? And the good one 150, 115 is right. But when you open that one, maybe one is 5,000. Yeah, because minimum, yeah, we import, so we need the cost of transport, right? But my friend said when we import goods from China, even there is the cost of transport, we still get the income. We still get the revenue from that. Still, because so cheap. Why so cheap? My friend said maybe the cost of worker is so cheap over there. So they will focus in producing the good. So Indonesia focus in consuming the goods. So this one. So when you open, moment you back to your home, who bring the laptop here? No one bring a laptop. You bring. Open your laptop. Just now I have announced to Biaka to you to bring the laptop, but you not bring. Yeah. Here, the agreement trade among the country will increase the trade because they not need to pay anymore about the tax. Next, the United States signed a free trade agreement with Mexico and Canada in 1994. Because of this agreement, they need to increase their trade. Understand? Agreement among US with Mexico and Canada. They have agreement by the name North American Free Trade Agreement. You know free here? Free tax. Free tax of import. When they export also, they will free. Yeah. Because of NAFTA and because Mexico and Canada are close to the US. You know close, what meaning close? Closer. Your home with my home is close. Near, right. Yeah. Mexico behind the US, if you see in the map, right?
Yes.
So Canada in front. Okay. So the amount of trade between US and its northern and southern neighbors as a fraction of GDP is larger than between US and European countries. US and European countries is not closer, right? Not close. But is so far than Canada and Mexico. Canada's economy is roughly the same size as Spain's, around 10% of GDP. But Canada trades as much with United States as does all of Europe. You can see here Canada economy, even though Canada and Spain the same big economy, they have a big economy, yeah. But Canada trades, they have much with United States. Canada with trade as does all of Europe. Same with Canada with the European country. Understand? The trade Canada with United States as big as with Canada and European country. Understand? even though the economy of Canada and Spain is same. Yeah. So this one, economic size and trade with the United States. United States does markedly more trade with its neighbors than it does with European economies of the same size. You can see here, yeah. United States, this is percent of US trade with AU. European economies the same size. This is maybe this is the US size, yeah. But US more get the trade or do the trade with Mexico and Canada. Even though their economies same with this European country. European country, even though they have small country, but their GDP is so big, you know. So in here, United States does markedly more trade with its neighbor than it does European economies of the same size. Even though the same economies, the size of economy, this European country roughly same with United States, but United States have trade more with Canada and Mexico. Yet even with the free trade agreement between US and Canada, which use a common language, the border between these countries still has negative effect on trade. Because of there is a free trade agreement, even though, yeah, and then they use common language same, but they have still has negative effect on trade. Masih negatif, meskipun mereka sama-sama punya agreement gitu. Data shows that there is much more trade between pairs of Canadian provinces than between Canadian provinces and United States, even when holding distance constant. Meskipun mereka punya they have agreement US and Canada, tapi perdagangan di antara provinsi di Kanada itu lebih besar daripada than between Canadian provinces with United States gitu. Estimate indicate that US-Canadian border deters trade as much as if the countries were 1,500 till 2,500 miles apart. Estimasinya mengindikasikan bahwasanya apa? US sama Canadian border, ya, itu sejauh ini. Maka dilihat dari sini tadi konsep ini, ya, ternyata antar Canadian province itu dia lebih besar daripada perdagangan antara Canadian province with United States. Ini Canadian province itu ada British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick. So United States, Washington, Montana, California, Ohio, New York. If we see here, Canadian province trade with British Columbia as percent of GDP in 2009. This is the GDP of trade, the trade as percent of GDP. Jadi seberapa besar sih perdagangan itu pengaruh GDP-nya gitu. US state at similar distance from British Columbia. So this is ini trade among them is bigger than Alberta with Washington, saja with Montana, California. Ini yang menguatkan tadi ya. Jadi antar provinsi mereka itu dia lebih besar. Even though Washington maybe with Alberta, this is the near, but they have crossed the country, they have border, so this is will increase the price, ya, of course. Kan karena tadi itu karena negaranya beda, itu menjadikan apa? Menjadikan, iya kan ada biaya. Tapi kalau antar provinsi kan enggak, nah gitu. Changing pattern of world trade, has the world gotten smaller? So now, because of something, what that something, so the pattern of world trade will change. The negative effect of this stand on trade, although significant, has become smaller over time due to modern transportation and communication. Because of modern transportation, so will be fast, yeah. So the second, the communication, we have mobile phone, communication so faster than before. So this is will what? The world becomes smaller. Technology that have increased trade. Because of technology, the trade will increase. What that? This is wheels, sails, compasses, railroads, telegraphs, steam power. Until now we have GPS satellites, we have internet, fiber optics, ya. Dulu kan masih pakai ini gitu ya. Kan sekarang sudah pakai mesin gitu. Dulu pakai sails, kan you know sails? What? Kapal apa itu yang ada? Kan tergantung angin kan. Sekarang sudah pakai mesin. Dulu ada steam power, mesin uap. Sekarang sudah nggak pakai uap. Ya kan? Sekarang sudah ada automobiles, telepons, airplanes, computers, fax machines, itu nggak akan kesasar sekarang karena punya GPS di laut kan. Antum jangan bayangkan di laut itu kan, kalau di tengah laut itu sudah air semua. Ini kalau salah juga nggak tahu kemana itu. Namanya juga ombak kan, gitu. Oh, kalau antum bepergian tuh naik kapal biasanya di situ di kemudi nahkodanya itu ada GPS yang dia mau kemana nih. Oh dia ke sana, itu akan mengarahkan terus meskipun kapal ini karena kena ombak menggok gitu, tapi dia tetap GPS-nya tetap mengarahkan ke kita mau kemana gitu. Oh lah, ya tidak mudah ya gitu ya, not easy ya. When drive the boat or the ship ya, dia akan tetap menunjukkan gitu, sehingga nahkodanya itu hanya mengarahkan terus. Kalau dia ke kanan terus maka dikirikan terus, disamakan begitu. Coba bayangkan dulu nggak ada terusan Suez. You know terusan Suez? Yeah. Oh, when they cross from Asia to Europe from terusan Suez. Kalau nggak ada terusan Suez, terus lewatnya Afrika. Afrika itu luar biasa, samudra loh, bisa tenggelam di tengah-tengah. Nggak ada yang tahu itu, ya kan? Belum nanti ada perompak di Afrika ya kan, banyak sekali. Wah, ngeri. Gitu. So you know terusan Suez how? Kan ada terusan Suez, terus ada terusan apa lagi? Panama. Pernah lihat nggak?
Tidak.
Ya Allah. Startup have changed because of technology, so the world will be smaller. Political factors such as wars can change trade patterns. Karena ada apa ini? Wars? So the trade will change the pattern much more than innovation in transportation and communication. Even though transportation have developed well, communication, but there is the wars, so the trade will stop. The trade will stop. World trade grew rapidly. You know what trade? perdagangan dunia ini grew rapidly from 1870 to 1913. Then it suffered a sharp decline due to the two world wars. What meaning? And then the trade suffered. What do you mean? They have broke or stopped the trade because world wars and Great Depression. It started to recover. They increased again in 1945, but did not recover fully until 1970. So because of the war, the trade will suffer. Oh. Okay, here the changing pattern. Since 1970, world trade as a fraction of world GDP has achieved a precedented heights. So after that, the world GDP have achieved. That means develop well. Vertical disintegration of production has contributed to the rise in the value of world trade through extensive cross-shipping of components. Apa ini artinya? Vertical disintegration of production apa? Semakin banyaknya gitulah macam dari produksi meningkat semua itu mengkontribusi apa? Rise in value of world trade apa? Menambah nilai dari perdagangan melalui apa? Extensive cross shipping of company. What meaning? Extensive cross shipping, transporting goods from one country to other country. Itu karena bisa transportkan, di export So this will rise the value of world trade. $100 product can give rise to $200 or $300 worth of international trade flows. Because of this cross shipping of components, the rise of the trade from 100 till rise to 200 or 300. So we will see the graph, the fall and rise of the world trade. In here from 1900 they still increase even though small, slightly the ratio of world export of manufactured goods to world industrial production rose in decades before World War I, the First World War, but fell sharply in the face of wars and protectionism. Kan setelah itu semua negara proteksionisme itu apa? Because of that war So it didn't return to 1913 here. 1913 nggak kembali lagi sampai 1913 di sini, sudah hilang Ini maksudnya mungkin naik terus turun gitu Then levels until 1970 kemudian dia beranjak naik terus habis ini but has since reached new heights. So after that, step by step until now they have increased, so decrease again when COVID-19. Inshallah after that again. What do we trade? Apa yang kita What kinds of products do nation trade now, and how does this composition compare to the past? Apa ini maksudnya? What kinds of products? Sekarang apa yang dijual dan bagaimana komposisinya kalau dibandingkan dengan the past Most, about 57% of the volume of trade today is in manufactured products. Wow, 57% 7%. Yeah, such as automobiles, computers, and clothing. This is today. Yeah, most, that mean, yeah. Services such as shipping, insurance, legal fees, and spending by tourists are about 24% of all trade. Mineral products 12%. Agriculture products 8%. So when we see here, how about this one? Manufactures, commercial services, agriculture products, and fuels and mining products. This is composition of world trade. Berapa besar sih? Berarti manufacturers, what mean manufacturers? Ya, ya. Apa? Ya, yang dibuat gitu, maksudnya di pabrik, ya, automobiles, komputer itu kan dibuat kan. So different with agriculture, ya, different with fuels and mining. If commercial services like tourism, yeah, this is commercial services. Most world trade is in manufacture, this one. Goods, but minerals, mainly oil, remain important even to that. So what do we trade? In the past, a large part of trade was in agriculture. Large part. You know, like lada. Kan dulu kan waktu penjajahan kan lada itu luar biasa ya. Lada. Not leda, leda your friends. Lada ya, agriculture. So, and mineral products. In 1910, Britain mainly import agriculture and mineral products. Although manufactured products still represented most of the value of export. In 1910, the US mainly imported and exported agriculture products and mineral products. This is raw material. So in 2002, manufactured products made up most of the volume of import and export for both countries. Because this is manufactured product like technology product. Yeah, the value is more than mineral products or agriculture. Manufactured goods as percent merchandise trade. Okay, export of kingdom. Okay, impornya sekian. Oh, jadi barang. Export of United States, this one, the volume, this one. Ini loh, di saat when 1910, export United Kingdom 75% and import 24%. But in 2015, export and import will balance. Understand? So again, also, if United States 47 in export and 60 in import, but in 2015 they will be same, ya. Okay. So what do we trade? Low and middle income countries. Apa ini artinya? Low middle income countries. Menengah rendah ya. Menengah bawah lah ya. Have also changed the composition of their trade. In 2001, about 75% of export from low and middle income countries. What? 65% were manufactured product, and only 10% export were agriculture. But in 1960, 58% export from were agriculture and only 12% manufacture. But now here, ya, berarti ini kalau dilihat ya kan kebalikan ya. Understand? More of in the past, more of the export good is agriculture product. But now 2001, most of the export good is manufactured product. More than 90% of export of China, the largest developing country, and rapidly growing force in world trade, consists of manufactured good. What meaning? Alibaba. Understand? Yeah, manufactured good. You have seen that now. Yeah, more of manufactured good. All of that goods you can find in Alibaba. Alibaba, that's from China. So manufactured good, yeah, export from China. Yeah. Changing composition of developing country export, ini yang tadi itu loh. So what different just now, yeah, over the past 50 years, if like this, ini tadi, the export developing country have shift toward manufactures, agriculture in 1980 began to manufactures, but agriculture will lower, yeah. But before that, all of the goods is export good is agriculture. Understand here? Ada perubahan namanya shifting or changing composition. Okay. Service assessing or occurs when a firm then provides services moves its operation to a foreign location. Service assessing can occur for services that can be transmitted electronically. A firm may move its customer service centers whose telephone calls can be transmitted electronically to a foreign location because of communication, yeah. So the firm, firm, corporate have many brands like this one. They have many brands to transmit, yeah, or to produce the goods or products in other country, not in their country. Other services may not lend themselves to being performed remotely. Jadi, even though Toyota have fabric in Japan, but they can remove their corporate in Indonesia because of just now multinational corporate. Yeah, they have brands in Indonesia. Service outsourcing is currently not a significant part of trade. Some jobs are tradable and thus a potential to be outsourced. Most jobs, about 60%, need to be done close to the customer, making them non-tradable. I not explain this one. This one. Tradable industries share of employment. Estimate based on trade within the United States suggest that trade in services may eventually become bigger. Apa ini artinya? Trade in services apa? Perdagangan jasa menjadi lebih besar daripada. Okay. We can see here agriculture 1%, mining, manufacturing, retail, professional services, education, personal services, other services, public administration, non-tradable. Ini bisa diartikan kayak gini juga. Jadi employment itu apa employment? Nah, karena share tadi industri semakin besar, mereka membutuhkan pekerja tidak hanya dalam satu negara, tapi dia juga dari bermacam-macam negara. The summary, the 5 largest trading partners with the US are China, Canada, Mexico, Japan, and Germany. The largest economies in the European Union, undertake the largest fraction of total trade between the US, the EU, and US. The gravity model predicts that the volume of trade is directly related to the GDP. Apa artinya? Model gravitasi ya, memprediksi apa? Bahwasanya apa? Volume perdagangan is directly related What mean related? Berhubungan langsung dengan GDP of each trading partner and inversely related to distance between them. Dan kebalikan, berhubungan dengan distance, jarak di antara mereka. Meskipun jaraknya dekat, tapi GDP-nya nggak sama besarnya, dia nggak mau. Nah, itu loh. Tadi itu, developed country will get the trade with developed country, like that. Yeah, because they know the goods or products from developed country is have good quality than low and middle country. Besides size and distance, culture, geography, multinational corporations, and the existence of borders influence trade. Selain apa? Ukuran, jarak. Ukuran apa ini? What the size here? Size of the country, ya. Culture, geography, and multinational corporations, and the existence of border influence trade. Border juga bisa menjadi apa? Pengaruh perdagangan. Modern transportation and communication have increased trade. What meaning? Because of developing of transportation and communication will increase trade. But political factors, what meaning political factors? Have influenced trade more in history. What the example political factors? Just now? The war, yeah, good. Today most trade is in manufactured good. What meaning? Hari ini apa? Most trade is in manufacture. Manufacture. Why? Sementara historically agriculture and mineral products made up most of trade. But in the past agriculture and mineral products most of trade. They made up most of trade. Thank you. This what can